Thank you for tuning in to Divine World Order, where we vibe higher. This is a cell salt video, speaking on the Zodiac signs and their deficiencies. So if you don't care about astrology, that's fine. But if you do, I have some life-changing information for you. Things that could, benefit you. So everybody has deficiencies, and where they stem from is basically, our birth process. We're in the womb for 9 months. We're in the womb for 9 months, ideally. So those other months that you're not in the womb, those other 3 months, you're lacking minerals. You know what I'm saying? From those months, from those cycles. So, So these are the minerals that you're going to need. And you can see the symptoms of people with certain deficiencies. When you look at their face, some people got wrinkles in their forehead. Some people got wrinkles on the side of their face. Some people have, skin problems and issues and things like that. Some people got problems with their odor. You know what I'm saying? They can't seem to keep the underarms and stuff, the odor and stuff from, from being so loud. And people think it's something wrong with them. No, there's nothing wrong with you. You just lack the information and the knowledge about these minerals and these cell salts. And this is hidden from you for a reason. These hospitals wouldn't be as packed as they was if we knew this information. But I'm not even going to go into that. I don't want to fuck with my channel. But I just want to share this with you. This is something that helped me. And this is something that's been helping people around me. You know what I'm saying? When I do these charts and shit. This is things that I use, to get people in tune with themselves. So this is how we can see how everything is divine. And how did I become aware of this? Just, like researching and things like that. And, just looking for holistic ways, to take care of myself and to share with people. And my introduction to these cell salts and these minerals, was one day I went to GNC after I figured out, because I'm a Gemini, Sun Gemini, Moon Gemini, Ascended Scorpio. You feel me? So I was looking for my cell salts, the minerals that I need in the GNC. And then the lady that was in the store, I asked her hey, do you know what this is? Do you guys have this? And she was looking for it with me. And she was like, well, I don't see it. We don't have it. She was like, what do you need it for? And I'm like, we all have certain deficiencies, according to when we're born. Definitely with our zodiac sign. Our zodiac sign reveals the deficiencies that we have, and we need these minerals to replenish our cells, So she was like, well, I'm a Sagittarius. She was like, what would I need? I'm like, you would need silica. I was like, I just actually was telling my friend about what they need. I'm like, Sagittarius needs silica. And her face just lit up. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I'm on silica. She's like, my doctor prescribes me silica. And I'm like, that you could be getting this on your own without a doctor? That there's certain food you can eat, that you can eliminate taking pills and things like that. The extra shit that comes with it. And she was just blown away because I didn't know this girl. I didn't know her. She ain't know me. I'm just coming in the store looking for something. And boom, we hit it off and started talking about this. And she asked for more information. I gave her more information that she could research it. And, she was grateful. She was like, thank you. Like, I really appreciate that. Like, because all of the symptoms that she notices with herself were aligned with this mineral. You know what I'm saying? And and her other, you got a full chart. You can't just go off your sun sign. Typically you want to get the cell salts that's linked to your ascendant sign. So that's me. I will be getting the goddamn cell salt for Scorpio, and my 6th house will be Aries. You feel me? So that I would need that, you know what I'm saying, as well as Gemini. So basically, that was my introduction. I'm like, I don't have no goddamn degree in health or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So this was basically just showing me how a lot of things were hidden from us for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to go to the doctor. But I want to get into this. I want to get into these actual cell salts. So you guys can look them up online. Like I'm doing this to really reach out to people that's really just trying to figure things out, figure out why their health is the way it is, why they suffering. Like everything is divine. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way that we should be leaving it up to somebody else that's outside of our body to tell us about our body. You know what I'm saying? That's your body. You need to take full accountability of it. At least that's what I do. That's how I see it. So I'm going to get into these cell salts, you know, and basically these cell salts are basically, you know what I'm saying? It's needed for our bodies to function. You know what I'm saying? In our bodies, you know what I'm saying? These substances are these minerals are basically substances that our bodies are made of. So this is how we replenish our cells. How do you think we go from a little baby to growing 6 feet tall? You know what I'm saying? We need to replenish our cells. It's just like a car. You know what I'm saying? How it needs oil. You know what I'm saying? So these minerals are like oils and things to keep things flowing, to keep your body runs a certain way if you're a Sagittarius. Your body runs a certain way if you're a Gemini. Your body runs a certain way if it's an Aries, and it needs to replenish the cells to keep it going, if you can understand that. So I'm going to start off, you know what I'm saying, with Aries and just run it down. But these things should be good, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, to use within your diet and routine. Like I said, you can get online and look them up, or you could just eat the actual foods, you know, that have these in it. So now I'm just running down. So you want to check your ascendant sign, your 6th house, you know what I'm saying, your sun sign. And if you have a stellium in your chart, I would use that cell salt for this. If you got a stellium in Capricorn, I would get the mineral for Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? So it's a collection of minerals that we each need. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna run this down, and we'll just, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving. So Aries, the cell salt for Aries is potassium phosphate. Now, potassium phosphate is necessary in healthy brain and liver function. Lack of this mineral can lead to chemical imbalances and depression, as well as low energy. It's good for nervous exhaustion, restlessness, helps to sharpen the memory, less brain fatigue, and can help with insomnia created by mental strain. You know what I'm saying? So the food recommendations: beans, beets, carrots, tomatoes, peanuts, milk, cheese, avocados, onions, Brussels sprouts, swordfish, veal, bananas. So we're on Taurus. Now the cell salt for Taurus is sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate helps to regulate the body's water supply, increasing or decreasing it as necessary. It can help alleviate problems with the liver and gallbladder, asthma that worsens with dampness, headaches, and sensitivity to changes in temperature and humidity. You know what I'm saying? Because Taurus rules the throat. So food recommendations for the Taurus would be cauliflower, lettuce, cabbage, turnips, radishes, onions, egg yolks, celery, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, horseradish, raw nuts. All right. So we're getting into Gemini. The cell salt for Gemini is potassium chloride. Potassium chloride is associated with building fibrin in the blood, organs, and tissues. Deficiencies can mean blood clots and circulatory problems. It is useful in the treatment of inflammatory conditions and helps the body recover after the immune system has been compromised. Helpful for sinus congestion, sluggishness, and can help increase overall vitality. So the food recommendations: cheese, egg yolks, coconuts, lentils, carrots, spinach, asparagus, sauerkraut, green beans, oranges, peaches, plums, wild rice, broiled fish, and almonds. Now we on cancer. The cell salt for cancer: calcium fluoride. Calcium fluoride is associated with proper muscle and ligament health and contributes to the hardness of our teeth and bones. It is an important ingredient in fingernails, bones, and the lens of the eye. It is good for cell elasticity and may help stiff, achy joints and tissues. Okay. So the food recommendations: turnips, asparagus, goat cheese, kelp, milk, garlic, pineapple, whole grain rye, yogurt, watercress, fish, oysters, tomatoes. All right, now we on Leo. Leo needs magnesium phosphate. Magnesium phosphate is good for healthy nerve signal transmission and can strengthen the nerve tissue. It is also a necessary component to the formation of the skeletal structure. It can help treat muscle spasms, menstrual and stomach cramps, and nerve pain. Okay? So the food recommendations for the Leo would be asparagus, beech nuts, almonds, rye and whole wheat, walnuts, figs, lemons, grapefruit, cherries, apples, coconuts, seafood, romaine, egg yolks. So we have Virgo up next. The cell salt for Virgo is potassium sulfate. Potassium sulfate helps to regulate oils in the body, assists in digestion and kidney function, as well as excreting toxins through the skin. Deficiencies can lead to eczema, acne, hair loss, fatigue, and constipation. Food recommendations for Virgo include onions, celery, Brussels sprouts, romaine, tomatoes, endive, cucumbers, whole wheat, oats, almonds, cheese, bananas, lamb, lean beef. And the way you spell endive is E-N-D-I-V-E. For those, you know what I'm saying, not familiar with that. So you can type it up. So now we got Libra, right? Libras need sodium phosphate. Sodium phosphate balances the acidity and alkalinity in our bodies and aids in the removal of body waste material. It is beneficial as an antacid. It can aid in the absorption of nutrients from food, help with joint inflammation, crusty eyes, nausea, and muscle soreness. Deficiencies can lead to a yellowing of the skin. Food recommendations, you know what I'm saying, to get the sodium phosphate: strawberries, apples, raisins, eggs, buttermilk, brown rice, corn, spinach, peas, tomatoes, oatmeal, lentils, asparagus, radishes, beets. Okay? Now, Scorpio. Scorpio needs calcium sulfate. Calcium sulfate is used in the repairing of tissues and is good for all skin diseases. It also helps bolster the immune system by building resistance to infectious disease. It is known to be a blood purifier and helps to detoxify the liver. So food recommendations to get the calcium sulfate for the Scorpio: asparagus, kale, parsnips, watercress, tomatoes, onions, egg yolks, prunes, black cherries, milk cauliflower, and kohlrabi. KOHLRABI. All right. Now we're on to Sagittarius, which I talked about, which is silica. Silica aids in the production of hair, nails, and skin. It keeps brain tissue healthy and prevents numbness in the extremities. Silica can be used to help regain stamina, treat odors from sweat, prevent breakage in the hair and nails, as well as stress, headaches, and constipation. Now, my mom is a Sagittarius. These are things that she has to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, she wouldn't believe in astrology. You know what I'm saying? Just from the upbringing she was brought up in. You know what I'm saying? Astrology is witchcraft, this, that, and the third. But now, she's in tune with this now. She's aware. You know what I'm saying? She knows that, you know what I'm saying? She sees the benefits in this. So she even uses this silica because she has problems with her nails, her hair. You feel me? So the food recommendations for Sagittarius: endive, ENDIVE, whole wheat, gooseberries, spinach, vegetable and fruit skin, green peppers, figs, pears, potatoes, egg yolks, and carrots. You know, I know a lot of people that be having problems with their underarms and stuff, but that's silica. It's like they can't find a deodorant or something. You know what I'm saying? It's silica they need. So moving on to Capricorn, calcium phosphate. Calcium phosphate is the primary element in bone and skeletal structure, and as such is an important part in building strong and healthy teeth and bones. It can aid with osteoporosis, osteopenia, and issues of stress and structural weakness. May help with cramps and spasm, as well as poor digestion, exhaustion, and fatigue. You know what I'm saying? So even if you have these a certain planet, you know what I'm saying, in your first house, I would take that mineral as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would take that as well. So, calcium phosphate, you know, basically, so foods you could use, you know what I'm saying, to get the calcium phosphate: parsley, milk, peanuts, oranges, figs, celery, dandelion greens, kale, brown rice, walnuts, cheese, avocados, yogurt, fish, and potatoes. Okay? So Aquarius. Aquariuses need sodium chloride. Sodium chloride regulates the water supply in the body and by extension aids in the maintenance of proper body temperature. It is helpful as an antihistamine, can aid in the treatment of cold sores, canker sores, insect bites, spinal stiffness, and may help to rebalance the emotions. So food recommendations to get the sodium chloride: and for Aquarius: ocean fish, lobster, clams, oysters, radishes, cabbage, corn, romaine, squash, lentils, pecans, Swiss chard, which is CHARD, Swiss CHARD, goat cheese, peaches, and oranges. So I'm not telling nobody what to get. These are just foods that have these minerals in them that you can get. You can get a peel. You can get the peel. They have sprays. There's different ways that you can get these minerals. You know what I'm saying? But your body might not agree with these foods that I'm naming, or you might not even agree with the foods I'm naming. It's not, you know what I'm saying? That's fine. Get something that's for you. But I'm just telling you the foods that have these in them. You know what I'm saying? So Pisces, the cell salt for Pisces is ferric phosphate. Ferric phosphate is necessary for the production of hemoglobin in the blood, which transports oxygen throughout the body via the circulatory system. Deficiencies can lead to anemia, low blood pressure, and inflammation. So food recommendations for Pisces and to get the ferric phosphate would be raisins, plums, figs, oranges, spinach, lima beans, mushrooms, liver, lean beef, egg yolks, barley, apricots, chicken. Okay? So this is just a quick rundown of these 12 cell salts that we may need. Like I said, find out your time. You need your time that you were born. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the time you were born, you can just go off the sun sign for now. But to fully, you know what I'm saying, be able to benefit from these, you need to know the time you were born so you can know what's in your first house, what's in your ascendant, what's your ascendant, and what's in your sixth house. And even if you have a stellium, and what planets are in your first house. You see what I'm saying? So this is just some information I wanted to share. You know, I'm going to be doing a lot more astrology videos. So just stay tuned. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. God power can't save everybody.